So, but these days, they don't want to push. They don't, you know all those things. But it's a natural thing. The God that gave you that. Sorry?
They don't do CSA.
What did they do?
There's an injection. Once they inject you, keep it without pain. It's an injection. Once they inject you, it goes into your vein directly everywhere. Once they inject you, it gives you a normal thing.
When I don't hear, he. Mission Nigeria. Mission Nigeria. Mission Nigeria. And I don't see Abi. You are talking of abuse. Okay. Okay. So we are talking about allowing the child to be lonely, at home. You take the children to employ a nanny, hire a nanny to come and stay with them. You're busy. By the time you come back, children have gone to bed. Before they wake up, you're already out, especially bankers or wherever. So what time do your children have to stay with you? So we talk about another form of neglect, which involves failing to meet a child's basic education needs, either by failing to enroll a child in school or by permitting a child to skip school frequently. Maybe no school fees, so let him say. Maybe you want to go for what, you must find a reason for the child to skip school. Every time skipping school. Prevalence of child abuse. According to the National Center on Child Abuse and Neglect, in 1997, about 3 million children in the United States were reported as abused or neglected to government agencies that investigate child abuse. Investigators substantiated abuse or neglect for nearly 1 million of the children reported. Among substantiated cases, 56% involve physical or emotional neglect, 25% involve physical abuse, 13% involve sexual abuse, 6% involved emotional abuse, and 13% involved other abuse, such as educational neglect or abandonment. Some children experience multiple forms of abuse. We have cases where mothers will just get up that you can marry them, that are tired of the marriage. After 4 children, after 2, after 3, even if you know that. But worse, you leave your children for who? And then you want to live free lives. You just go and leave your children. And as people will say, maybe the labor no paying them. You just forget so soon and then you leave your children to who's care? Under whose care? Many researchers believe that statistics based on official reports do not accurately reflect the prevalence of child abuse. Definitions of maltreatment vary from state to state and among agencies, making such statistics unreliable. Professionals who interact with children, such as teachers, daycare workers, animators, I will always mention you, pediatricians, and police officers, may fail to recognize or report abuse. In addition, acts of abuse usually occur in the privacy of a family's home and often go unreported. We have talked about this unreported. I beg, it's high time for us to open our mouth and speak. Report, talk about it, mention it, I know in some culture or some families, you may have it as your family policy. We don't call these things by name, but these days, whether you call or not, the child, you better tell the children, you tell them the right way. If not, you say no, they are not of age, they never reach. Someone out there will be calling the names and telling them, and you'll be shocked the way they will even mention it. Say, who taught you that? Where did you learn it from? So we are all talking about care. Don't distance yourselves from from those under our care, you know, the children under us. When we avail ourselves, you make yourselves available to them, you befriend them, you come to their level, they'll be very free to approach you and talk to you. True or false?
True.
They'll be very free. But when I put myself up there, I'm auntie sister, and then they are there, you don't know whether they are thirsty. Even looking at their faces, you know whether the child needs something or not. You know, by befriending them, coming to their level, they will feel open enough. They will feel relaxed to talk to you, to confide in you, even though they may not mention to their mothers at home. But it is our duty to just like avail ourselves, make ourselves friendly to them, so that you'll be able to win them over. We have talked about the types of or categories of abuse: neglect, emotional abuse, physical abuse, and sexual abuse. For the neglect, definition of neglect is an omission where a child suffers significant harm, we have talked about it, or impairment of development. Whatever a child may be going through now, the result is in the future. So at this level, you find out that we have a lot of work to do, you know, to help them in their development, in their growth.